Hello my crafty friends and welcome to another video. In a unboxing video I made lately from the Busy Bee stationery box, there was this little notebook inside and I told you that I was going to do a video and you can watch me alter this cover. I will only do the first page, let it dry, and then we'll do the other. I made a little color swatch. I went on Pinterest and looked for color schemes and I found those and I kind of prepared and I kind of made a sketch to decide where I want to put the colors. So let's get started. First I'm going to mix a little bit of the blue because it is a really dark blue and mine is probably not dark enough. Let's take enough. So I have a little bit of a black with me. It is called a transparent black. Whatever this is, how can black be transparent, right? But I will take a little bit of that because I think, yeah, you see it's kind of a gray. I think this will darken the blue for my purpose. It is an experiment, I never did that before. So we all find out together if my plan works or not. I'm gonna go work with acrylic so it stays nice and durable when it dries. Oh yes, that is definitely going to be a darker blue. I like that. I can even add a little bit more of that. I received that once as a sample, like years ago. It's still good, it's high quality paint. And now I can finally put it to use. Yes. I will always only paint one color at a time, so nothing gets dried too early. A little bit of water to make it more fluid to work with. And I think I might have the wrong brush because it's not going to have a firm tip. So I might exchange this one. Yeah, it's too round. Let's try one of these, smallest one. So, and then I start at the top. Ooh, now it's almost too thin. Yeah. I don't have a second chance with acrylics. Well, of course I could gesso over it, but I want to do it right the first time. There are so many tiny details on here, so I have to work really concentrated. Of course, you don't have to watch the whole process. I will put some music on here and When I'm editing, you will have the speed version. I'm also planning to put some bling on it to make the cover a little bit 3D. And as you can see, I really use a lot of paint because I like the texture it gives. When it's not just flat and colored in, but has a little bit of 3D effect as well. As you can see, I'm more dipping the color onto the right spot than really make brush strokes, just to prevent me from painting out of line. This will take hours because you have to be so careful if you want to have it nice at the end.
Oh no.
There it happened! The uncontrolled move. That didn't take long. After all, it's a very good exercise to stay very present as well, because I can clearly observe when my thoughts are going astray. I start to lose the focus and I start to make mistakes. So we're done with the first color. I will check again, and I will check if I'm not happy with some of the results. I have seen there are some lighter parts. I let it dry a while. I can see that it took me 42 minutes to come to this point, so it is an immense effort. So I will make a break at this point and come back later. Bye bye! Welcome back, crafty friends. I took a little break. I managed to do the second page as well, so I have now all of the blue. And now I will turn to the gold. And for this I use a deep gold acrylic ink, so it's more fluid, should be easier to work with, because normal acrylic paint was really especially difficult to work on such small spaces sometimes. So that is ready to use. I take my sketch to see where I will put the gold onto. And I hope that this will go a little bit faster. Took me really almost 2 hours to complete the blue. But again, I will not force you to watch the whole process, so I will put on some music and put this video on speed paint. So I made the gold, and for my next color I want to have this kind of a brownish silver. So I'm gonna try to add a little bit of gold into the silver to create this not so perfect silvery effect. I hope this works. It's what I just thought about, because I didn't want to add brown to the gray. I thought it should be also a metallic toned color. I like that. It's a warmer tone than if I would have just put silver on it. I do like silver and gold in combination sometimes, but I also find it a difficult thing to do. It really depends for what occasion you combine those two colors and what hue they have. And because this has a little bit of gold now in it, it's of course closer to each other. I think this is the last color I make today. The kids coming home from school very soon. Then I will not have the time anymore to work on this, since I kind of underestimated the amount of time it requires and the amount of concentration as well. It almost makes me tired, like really exhausted. I'm constantly thinking about if I should draw the lines afterwards again, like make them black again or not. Of course I will decide when I'm done with everything, and I'm aware how much work that would be. And since I don't have a purpose right now for the notebook, and it might not be a super important one, like a new journal or such, I might not go into too much efforts. Welcome back, my crafty friends. It's the other day now. We do have sunlight finally, and I will try to finish this cover with you today. So let's get started again. As I explained yesterday, I didn't want the silver to stand out too much, and same goes with the teal. Not want to have too much of a green this time. I do like the effect, but not for this. So that's that for this cover. I'm going to paint the back off camera. I will now make my baby pink for the last color. So now we come to the last part. I will decorate the cover with bling I have already chosen, and then we can call this project done. I think that's it. I was thinking of putting thread on here. I'm not so sure if I want to still do that. If so, I would show you in the final picture. I will make a close-up of the cover by putting in a picture at this point. But then we can call this project successfully completed. And here it is, the self-created cover from the stationery box from the Busy Bee. I hope you liked this little project, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a good time. Bye bye!